Bonjour à tous et bonjour à toutes, c'est Codename310. Bienvenue dans cette nouvelle vidéo de L.A. Noire sur PC. Du coup, la dernière partie, la fin s'était vraiment mal passée. On avait été balancé par notre collègue de la brigade des mœurs. Et du coup, on avait été convoqué dans le bureau du grand chef. On avait dû rendre notre insigne, notre arme. Et on se retrouvait sans femme et sans gosse, puisque on s'était fait virer de chez soi. Tout ça pour aller finir chez une chanteuse avec qui on avait trompé notre épouse. Du coup c'est parti, on continue sans plus attendre la nouvelle histoire. En espérant que l'enquête se passe mieux que les 2 ou 3 précédentes qui n'étaient pas forcément fantastiques.
Okay, everyone, keep it down. Cole Phelps joins the arson squad today.
How'd you like porking that German whore, Phelps?
Phelps is up before a review board in December. Until then, he works the arson desk. End of story. Phelps.
Yes, sir.
I don't care what you did or didn't do, Phelps. I hear you're a good case man. But if you fuck up on my detail, I'll have you out of here before your feet touch the ground. Do we have an understanding?
Yes, sir.
Cap, we don't want a fucking rat like Phelps. Can it, Tilden? Phelps, I'm partnering you with Herschel Biggs.
I don't do partners. You know that, Cap.
You do now, Biggs. Social basket cases like you two should get along just fine. Biggs will show you the ropes, Phelps.
This is arson. There are no ropes.
It shouldn't take long, then. Start with these two. House fires. 326 South Kenmore Avenue. Steffen's family was out of town when it happened. Then go to 4414 Rosewood, family by the name of Sawyer. Fire brigade will be on location.
Are they suspicious, Captain?
That's for you to find out, Detective. Now get out of here. Both of you. Get out!
Mouthpiece tore strips off me at the grand jury. Case was thrown out. Now the DA wants my head.
That bum took a swipe at me. I put him down in my cell.
Bon, et bien maintenant on est aux enquêtes criminelles, enfin, brigade incendiaire.
Look down his wife.
That's the one. About a week ago, this guy murdered his wife and dumped her. But that's the cop who put him away.
Et on a une voiture verte. Ok. Alors on va d'abord aller au domicile des Stephens. Alors, c'est où? Oh, c'est pas une du commissariat. À droite, et après à gauche. Allez, c'est parti.
How long have you been working arson? We gonna do the small talk thing now? Talk baseball, exchange addresses? I don't think so. Feeling down, hotshot? Need a buddy? We'll look somewhere else.
Any available units
So this
meet
is
the
how it's
office.
going to be, brother.
211 just
I
occurred.
already told you, I don't do
253
fucking
Main Street. Units
This ain't
in
my
handle code
first
2
day,
identified.
walking into the station, chest puffed out, like a little kid at his confirmation. You wouldn't have given me the time of day. And now you need somebody, and that somebody's supposed to be me. Well, it's not gonna happen.
That's quite a speech. I heard you were the strong silent type.
You cracking wise, Phelps?
No, Biggs. I'm breaking the ice.
Just drive, hotshot.
Allez.
There isn't much left.
There never is if the job's done properly.
You think it was deliberate?
Nah, that's real pain in your face. They would have moved out the things they care about if this was insurance. There's no mileage in this. Hello, Mike.
Hey, Hirsch. Cap this one.
Yeah, Mike Brannigan, Cole Phelps. It's okay, Brannigan. His name may be dog shit, but there's none on his hand.
No offense, Phelps.
None taken. Do you have anything?
The fire started late last night. Steffen's family at Catalina Island. Won some kind of competition. Looks like the only thing they ever won in their lives. And they come home to this.
I'd say they were pretty lucky, really.
They don't have any insurance. Everything they own, including the house, is now that pile of rubble.
Where are they sleeping?
In the car.
Ça, c'est la merde.
Lucky the whole block didn't burn down. Word is they're bulldozing this whole neighborhood to build new homes for GIs. That's the man in the house. In the ruins. Terry lady is his wife.
We'll take a look around. Come on, Phelps.
Isn't that the cop about the guy that was kidnapped to death?
Mr. Steffens? Cole Phelps and Herschel Biggs, LAPD. I know it's a difficult time, but could we have a word?
Don Steffens.
You were out of town.
We won a prize. We had a wonderful time. Came home to this.
Do you still have the tickets?
Sure.
It's a formality, but we'll need to speak to the issuing agent.
Alors, l'épreuve, qu'est-ce qu'on a? Oh, juste ça. Bon.
Can you tell me any more about the prize that you won, Mr. Steffens?
Weekend at Catalina Island. My wife got this flyer in the mail from the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
Did you enter any kind of competition?
My wife filled in a flyer. Lady just rung up and told us we won. It's the first time I ever won anything.
The redevelopment fund. Did they offer to buy you out?
They're building new houses. They showed their money and most of the neighborhood just packed up and walked away. But I never bargained with them.
GI houses?
Yeah, something like that.
That's all we need for the moment, Mr. Steffens.
All right.
C'était le doute. C'était le doute.
He's the dirty cop from the newspapers. Remember the dead lady they found under the train? He solved the case. Booked some barfly for the murder.
Ok. Est-ce qu'on peut aller visiter à l'intérieur?
It doesn't appear to be connected.
everything here is going to be relevant.
Bon.
Don't think this is any use to us.
Ok, ah, bah, j'aurais pu passer par là. La dame, elle est où? Elle est où la dame? C'est parti. Bon, on va appeler. Ça c'est vendu.
I know that face. That's the guy who busted all those Negro drug pushers last week, isn't it?
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need information on the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
Yes, Detective. Just checking. The fund is a semi-government agency established to speed up the building of GI homes. It has private investors as well as a government endowment.
Huh. You have an address for them?
There is one listed here, corner of Beverly and Mariposa.
Thank you.
Ok, on ira voir après. On va d'abord aller au lieu du deuxième incendie. Je serais quand même bien tenté de prendre celle la voiture. On va laisser le véhicule des pompiers tranquille. Attends, j'ai pas fini. Ouais, c'est ça, ouais, c'est moi.
Isn't that the cop who caught the guy that was pretending to be dead?
Ah si, j'ai pas fait gaffe.
Recently serviced. Could be something to go on.
Et là j'ai tout fait. C'est bon. Est-ce que je peux poser une question par rapport à ça au monsieur qui est juste là?
What's with him?
You've seen the papers. I guess he's thinking about his own family. I'd say he's searching for some kind of atonement right now.
I appreciate your help, Detective, but I need to see to my family.
Ok. Bon. Allez. On va ici.
Have there been any other house fires?
Alors, attends que tu parles. Demi-tour, tout au fond à gauche et deuxième à droite.
This is arson. We get an average of 2 a night. Does that answer your question?
KTPL to any central unit. Ambulance shooting. Any central unit. Identify.
Et c'est juste là. Ça, c'est le chef de pompiers.
We've got this case.
Hey, Biggs. You have a partner? What gives?
This is Cole Phelps. You may have read about him.
Oh, now I get it. Hello, Phelps. Welcome to the netherworld of arson. Family of 4 found dead in their beds. Heater explosion.
Another one?
Looks that way. Insta-heat Model 70. Before you get excited, we get a couple of water heaters a month go back. Take a look around the yard and see what you can find.
Alors, dans le jardin. On va voir les corps après.
Mal.
Ou pas.
You gonna stick it out, Cole? I'm gonna try, Mal. What have you got?
Family by the name of Sawyer. Mother, father, and 2 kids. All in bed from the looks of it. I'd say carbon monoxide poisoning. The burns are superficial.
Time of death?
I'd say about midnight. Anything more exact will take some time to determine. Lynch tells me this has something to do with a faulty water heater?
Could be. There's been a spate of problems with a particular brand. I've got another angle in mind.
You care to elucidate, Detective? This is a murder and not an accident. Sharing information has helped us solve quite a few cases together.
I need something concrete, Mal, before the department gets wind of it. I'm in arson for a reason.
I feel sorry for your wife and kids, Phelps, not for you. But you're a good case man. One of the best I've ever met. I'll help in any way I can.
Thanks, Mal. I'd say that's firm but fair.
Alors, on va aller voir les corps après. On va aller faire un tour dans le jardin. Et la maison si on peut. Ça c'est la voiture. On va la faire. Je cherche où était le chauffe-eau. Là, il était à l'extérieur. Est-ce que celui-là serait à l'intérieur? À moins que ce soit ça. Non.
Hey, Biggs! Is this significant?
Regulator valve. Good find.
Detectives? This is the next door neighbor.
Detective Phelps. Can you help?
They were supposed to be going away. They won a trip somewhere. But little Henry got sick, so they had to cancel. What are the chances?
Do you know who ran the competition?
Gulliver's Travel, up on Santa Monica Boulevard.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
Phelps, guy across the street. I've seen him before. He likes fire. Hurry, you can still catch him.
Il y a une course-poursuite à pied. Se finira-t-elle par un plaquage?
LAPD! Got an ID on the fireboat. Stop right there.
Se finira-t-elle par un plaquage? Et oui!
What's your name?
Herbert Chapman.
So you like fires?
Some.
Watching them or setting them?
I don't want any trouble.
Turn out your pockets.
You're naughty, aren't you, Herbert?
I keep myself to myself.
Cigarette in a matchbox gives you a 5 or 6 minute delay. You want more time, you use a mosquito coil. Don't you, Herbert?
You like this fire, Herbert?
Hell no. I heard it over the fire radio. Sounded sweet.
When you finish following your leads, come and see me at the fire station. I have a theory about this.
Will do, Lynch. Take this guy in. We might want him for questioning later.
You got it, Detective.
Why have you got such a hard-on for this case? If it is murder, it's almost impossible to prove. Fire doesn't leave much evidence. There's no percentage in this.
I think it's more than one case.
They're house fires, Cole. Accidents, heater fires, gas explosions.
There's got to be a reason.
The reason is you want to be a star again. Forget it. Give it up. You'll feel better.
There's something to this. I know it.
What are you talking about? Arson is insurance. It's always been insurance.
We still investigate the cases, Biggs. The people in this house are dead.
Go soak your head, Phelps. This hero business is a full-time obsession with you.
I'm gonna make this case. I'm gonna rub the department's nose in it. Help me or stay out of my way. You got it?
De toute manière, j'ai pas fini. Donc, ne me fais pas chier. Quoi? Je viendrai te voir après.
How about the insurance companies write these incidents up as acts of God?
Oh, un petit saut de cabri, quoi. Alors, qu'est-ce qu'on a dans la maison? Non. Attends. Si, ouais, j'ai tout fait. Bon. Quand même faire un petit tour. Je suis inspecteur, hein. Je suis pas jardinier. Le même livre. Bon.
You're behind the wheel.
And where exactly are we going?
L'agence de voyage Gulliver.
Well, this day was a total waste of makeup. Dreams in my head feel like
Oh, cette devanture dégueulasse.
Detectives Phelps and Biggs, LAPD.
John Cunningham. Can I help you, gentlemen?
We have reason to believe that the Sawyer family of 4414 Rosewood Avenue recently won a competition run by your company.
Yes, I remember them. They called up to cancel at the last minute. One of the kids was sick. Very unfortunate.
Do you mind if I take a look at that?
No, Stephens.
Here they are. Stephens. The Sawyer family, Rosewood Avenue.
Qu'est-ce qu'on a comme preuve? Ticket de loterie. Ok. Ok.
Tell us about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
There's not much to tell. They run a promotion. Our promotion's mailing list covers half of L.A.
Voilà, pourquoi ils m'ont tiré?
So they are not a government agency?
I don't believe so. Government organizations don't usually get involved in promotions.
Alors, concours publicitaire pour un
I'm
voyage.
told the tickets were a prize.
Yes, they were.
You do a lot of these prizes.
Look, there are hundreds of these promotions running at any one time. If you're the lucky guy, you get your name pulled out of a hat.
On a laissé un doute.
While the Sawyer family were supposed to be at Catalina Island, their house burnt down. You consider them lucky?
Christ. I'm sorry to hear that.
Can you tell me who offered the prize won by the Sawyer family?
Sure. Look, there's supposed to be some sort of supervised draw with hundreds of tickets. But the reality is the Suburban Redevelopment Fund calls me every couple of weeks and tells me exactly who has won.
Thanks for your help.
No problem. Wish I could do something for that family.
You could put round the hat. A few bucks would really help them now.
I suppose so.
Good. I'll put you down for 50. I could tell you were Samaritan the minute I walked in the door.
50? Are you...
Good man, Cunningham. You're all right.
Yeah, I'm great. Poorer, but great.
Oula, c'est quoi ce ralentissement? Non, non, je conduis. Direction le fonds de rénovation.
Let me guess.
Alors, c'est dommage que je me sois trompé sur la personne d'avant. Alors, c'est demi-tour et deuxième très grande à droite. Non. Et troisième très grande à droite.
You want to check out the Suburban address?
Great partners must think alike, Virgil.
Je sais que la sirène de la voiture c'est particulièrement énervant, mais c'est l'un des seuls moyens que j'ai trouvé pour éviter les accidents à répétition.
This is supposed to be the registered offices of the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
This is an Elysian housing development, Mac.
So Elysian is an investor in the redevelopment fund.
Looks that way.
Are we done here, Mac? I've got work to do.
Sure, buddy. Thanks for your help. Elysian are investors in the Suburban Redevelopment. So what? If you think I'm putting my pension on the line and harassing Leland Monroe without evidence, you're out of your mind.
On va fouiller. On peut fouiller? Alors, budget approvisionnement.
So Elysian Fields builds the houses, while the Suburban Redevelopment Fund foots the bill.
Ok. Est-ce que le monsieur est d'accord pour qu'on fouille le reste du bâtiment?
Sorry, gotta go. While I'm here, my workers are probably putting their feet up and talking shit.
Ouais, mais je m'en fous, moi. On peut pas discuter? Non, tant pis. Du coup, où est-ce qu'il faut que j'aille? Attends. La caserne des pompiers. Allez, c'est parti.
Lynch says we should visit at fire station.
Alors, on sort. Alors, on sort à droite. J'en ai marre.
Who exactly is this guy, Lynch?
Lynch is a legend. You should feel privileged. He doesn't let many people into the inner sanctum. Keep your mouth shut, and you'll learn something about fires.
Non, moi je vais aller à la caserne de pompiers. Allez.
We came as soon as we could.
Lynch.
Biggs, you two investigating the house fire on Kenmore Avenue as well?
Yep. Why?
I had a look around the place while I was out there.
Do you believe the fire?
I deal in facts, Phelps. Evidence of an explosion. No obvious sign of accelerants. Wiring looks intact. Come and take a look at this.
This the heater from the Sawyer fire, Al?
Yes, it is.
Ça, on l'a déjà lu.
Huh. Looks like it was recently serviced.
I have a theory, and it's a theory only. I don't have enough evidence to prove...
Al, if you say it's so, we're listening.
Okay, Phelps. You're a bright penny. You have a gas supply. You have a Bunsen burner as a pilot light. You have a regulator valve, and the balloon represents the gas expanding in the room. Now, the gas has to make contact with the mosquito coil to form an explosion. Let's see if you can work out the chain of events.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Good, your regulator's in position.
Donc, si c'est pas ça, c'est ça qui doit aller ici. Non. Ok. Si c'est pas ça, c'est pas pour ça, c'est pas forcément compliqué. Non.
The gas bubble needs to be next to the coil if it's gonna ignite.
Le ballon de truc du serpentin. Là. Oh, j'ai rien compris à leur truc, moi. Ça va être long. Non, non, j'avais bon au début. Mais pourquoi j'ai pas bon? Il y a que ça que j'ai pas testé, je crois. Ah, mais d'accord. Ok, non, mais j'avais pas vu ça.
Come on, Phelps. You need to get the arrangement right before we can reproduce the results.
Ouais, ça je m'en doute. Ça c'est ce que j'avais fait au début. Je crois. Bon.
Try again, Boy Scout.
Ça va être plus long que prévu.
Okay, I'll light your pilot and turn the gas on.
You pull the lever on the left to turn on the gas.
So that's how it's being done.
Maybe. There could be a fault with these valves. I've adjusted this one for our experiment, but you need to take it to InstaHeat and see what they say. Their headquarters is on North Harvard Boulevard, number 262.
Thanks, Albert.
You're welcome, Biggs. See you at the next show.
Bon, ça a été compliqué, laborieux, mais on l'a fait. Allez, je vais conduire un petit peu.
Next fight.
Ah, attends, c'est où? Alors attends, on va sortir. Oh, c'est chiant ça. Première à droite, 1, 2, 3, quatrième à grosse à droite.
Too many of these things are going bang in the night.
You know this Chapman character?
The guy's a freak. Loves fire. He's the kind of guy that fight for a lot of things. We don't really have any credible evidence to pursue.
Qui m'a fait peur ce moment. Alors attends. Prochaine à droite. Allez.
I used to be indecisive. Now I'm not so sure. That's the creep. What?
LAPD detectives, ma'am. We need to speak to someone in charge.
I see. Well, duty manager for today is Mr. Rasick. You should find him in his office.
The women don't find you handsome? They should at least find you
Remember that
handy.
dead lady they found under the train? That guy, Phelps is his name. He solved the case. He booked some barfly for the murder.
Ok.
Hey! Fuck you!
Qui a dit ça?
I swear, this town is going straight to
Do you
hell.
think this lipstick's too light for my complexion?
Ah, c'est lui qui insulte tout le monde. Hein. C'est con qu'on puisse pas tabasser les gens. Salut.
Do it again. I dare ya.
Ah, là-bas.
Detective Phelps and Biggs, arson. We're investigating a couple of house fires. What can you tell us about this?
Pressure regulator from a Model 70. Let me take a look. We have a problem. This has been tampered with.
What?
You see this diaphragm? It forms a seal across the saddle here. Gas flows across from here to here. The diaphragm regulates flow. It's been reversed. It's a subtle change, but it means the gas never closes off properly.
Alors, qu'est-ce qu'on a comme preuve en plus? Ok. Ok.
So you're telling me that this is not a manufacturing fault or service repair?
I don't think there's anything inherently wrong with the design.
Attends. Vous me dites que ce n'est pas un défaut de fabrication ou une erreur de réparation. Je ne crois pas qu'il y ait même problème de conception.
I think you're lying, Rasick. Either these heaters are flawed at inception, or they were badly put together. Which is it?
If you want to pursue that line of questioning, we could have our day in court. I'll put my engineering credentials up against yours. We can try to get to the bottom of this error, or we can make it confrontational. So what's it going to be, detective?
Bon.
Are these diaphragms prone to failure?
They tend to go after a while. The rubber lasts quite a few years and then it perishes.
So the guys' names that I've been seeing doing the repairs on the heaters, they're fully licensed and accredited.
Sure, of course they are.
You employed accredited mechanics to do this.
Et voilà.
We call them
Deux
installers,
questions,
technically
deux
they're
erreurs.
gas fitters.
Installers, then.
They know what they're doing, detective, if that's what you're trying to imply.
I want you to get me a copy of the list of your installers.
Okay, I'll get it for you. There,
Bon.
around a dozen of them. Housing business is going crazy at the moment.
Finished off eating the clown. One said, "Did that taste funny to you?"
Alors, Ryan Matthews.
This is a long shot. We are not going to rouse that whole list.
I want to run it by R&I, cross-reference for arsonists. See if any of these guys have any previous. Sir, I need to use your phone.
Go right ahead.
Do it again. I dare ya.
Putain, ça m'emmerde, je me suis encore trompé, ça me saoule.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need to know if any of the following names have a previous criminal history.
Okay, Detective, run the names.
Acevedo Ernesto, Clemens Walter, Elgram John, Gable Leroy, Kelligrew Peter, Kuttner Robert, Limehouse Albert, Manning Franklin, Neves Raymond, O'Brien Thomas, Ryan Matthew, Spurgeon William, Varley Reginald, Zurich Stephen.
Clemens Walter, previous conviction for arson and malicious damage. Burned down a house in Westwood in 1942. 4-year jail term.
Thanks.
Ryan Matthew, charged for contempt of court, attempted murder, plea bargain down to assault charge.
Anyone else?
There is a Reginald Varley wanted for murder by Detroit Police Department.
Thanks. You've been a big help, young lady. Your employment roster is quite the rogues gallery, Mr. Rasick. Desperate times indeed. Do you have an address for Clemens?
He's working on an apartment building on Catalina and 3rd.
What about Ryan?
Currently working at a housing development on Normandy and 1st Street.
Varley, where is he?
Beverly and Mariposa, currently working on a new housing development. Hey, Varley's a good guy. You can't harass all my people.
These guys have lockers.
Yes, they do, but my men have a right to some privacy. Don't you need a warrant or something?
Show him and keep quiet.
Voilà, ça c'est bon ça. Montre ta gueule.
Here. Happy now?
Bien sûr.
Stick around, Mr. Rasick.
Alors attends.
Some light reading on the merciless capitalist machine.
This doesn't pertain to the case.
Ça t'en sais rien. Ok. On a qui d'autre? J'arrive pas à voir les noms.
A company went through thousands of these in the war. Still got eaten alive. Varley has a problem with bugs.
You know that a mosquito coil takes an hour to burn down, Rasick?
No, I didn't know that.
It's the favorite choice of ignition by arsonists. Gives them time to get away.
You're crazy. He probably lives near the canals in Venice.
Attends, j'ai pas fini. Lui aussi il a ça.
Clemens is a fellow traveler.
Merde. Merde. Non, merde. Oui, je l'ai vu. Oui. Oh putain, je le lire en entier. Oh oui. Oh, le jeu est sympa, il y a des phases de gameplay. Oui, bon, on va pas non plus tout lire. Non, c'est bon. Je crois que j'allais devoir tout lire encore. Il n'y a pas d'autre casier à vérifier.
Mind if I leave you to it? I got work waiting.
3 birds. Clemens, Ryan, Varley. Where to, Phelps?
Attends. C'est qui les individus? Non, pas lui. Attends. Non. Elle a dit que c'était lequel? On va d'abord aller voir Varley. Vu qu'il est recherché pour meurtre. Même si c'est pas lui, au moins.
As the cannibals finished off eating the clown, one said,
Ça fait une bonne action.
Not 1927.
Can you drive to this one?
Can ask a fella out.
Varley's on the run. He might be packing heat. If he's wanted for murder, I say we take the doubt out of the equation and let him have it.
You nervous?
It's been a while.
You were in combat.
In 1917. Now, I never fired my weapon in the line of duty.
That's nothing to be ashamed of. I hope your piece is still serviceable, Herschel.
I may be old and out of practice, but I'm still a Marine, Phelps.
It would be better for our case if we could bring him in, Herschel.
Bon, on va aller voir ça.
LAPD, Varley! Stop or I'll shoot!
Putain, et vous pouvez pas rien dire et puis c'est tout quoi.
Come on, Varley! You can't keep running forever.
Et compliqué que toi. Hein.
All the way from Michigan, Red? I'm walking here.
T'as un petit coup de mou, Varley.
Okay.
La droite était pas obligatoire.
Why did you run from us, Varley?
I'm gonna take a wild guess that you're the same Reginald Varley the Detroit police have an outstanding warrant on. How am I doing so far?
I need a lawyer before I talk to any of you. Reginald Varley, you're under arrest for committing a series of arsons. You're also under arrest for murder. Detroit PD will be putting in a request for your extradition. Until then, you're a guest of the city.
Arson? You can't hang that rap on me.
Be quiet. Be thankful we don't shoot you.
Are all the cops in this town crazy?
Take him away, officer.
Ouais, enfin, on en sait rien si c'est lui. Ah, attends. Maintenant, on va aller voir les autres.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Biggs, LAPD. We want some answers, and we want them quick.
Okay, okay. What's this all about? Just tell me what you want.
Alors,
you know Reginald Barley?
No? Can't say I do.
Detroit PD is after Reginald Barley for murder. They want us to run you in for aiding and abetting Clemens?
Whoa, 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 whoa. All I know about Barley is he gets kickbacks from some developer. He does their work first. Spreads it around if he can.
You're licensed and work for InstaHeat?
I contract for them. So what?
Attends. C'est quoi qu'il a dit? Vous êtes agréé et vous travaillez pour une série. Je bosse pour eux au contrat. Et alors?
You like fires, don't you, Clemens? You serviced the house on Kenmore Avenue. You manipulated the regulator valve.
I don't remember even working a job on Kenmore Avenue, much less sabotaging the place. What proof have you got?
Clemens. Mathieu. Ah non, c'est Reginald Barley. Non, non, rien.
Sorry. My mistake.
Il y a plein de doutes aussi.
C'est ça. Does it?
I've worked as a fitter all my life. Put everything I had into that house. And my fucking mud shark of a wife gets awarded it in settlement. She's blowing spics 2 at a time while I'm at work. And she gets the house. Yeah, I burnt it all right. Set fire to that fucker and watched it burn to the ground. I did my time and I'd do it again.
Sorry about the rouse, Clemens. You did the right thing.
Do you know Matthew Ryan?
No. Don't know the name.
Alors ça c'est un mensonge.
You and Ryan are fifth columnists.
And how do you figure that, wise guy? What proof do you have? Been following me to meetings?
Tick 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 tick.
We found a pamphlet in your locker, Clemens. We can add your name to the register. HUAC might want to interview you.
That shit was from Ryan. He's always pushing that shit on people. Drives me nuts. He's got it in for the company.
All right, Clemens. You're off the hook for the moment.
Can I get back to work now?
Let's get out of here, Phelps. He ain't our guy.
Okay.
You know the way. You can drive.
Fine. Where are we headed?
Voir Matthew Ryan. Bon, ça va un petit peu mieux l'enquête. C'est pas forcément glorieux encore.
Are you Matthew Ryan?
Who's asking?
Detective Phelps and Biggs, arson squad.
Arson?
You heard the man.
Well, just put this stuff in the car and I'll be right with you.
Hold it, Ryan. I said, son of a bitch.
L'acteur me dit quelque chose.
Those are GI's backyards we're crashing through.
The damage is only cosmetic.
He's a one-man wrecking ball.
Move it! I'll take out the van.
Oh, super. J'ai tué les palettes, mais rien ne se voit pas.
He's in a company van and he's losing us, Cole. Some partner I got.
He's going to kill those men.
They'll get out of the way.
Only if they hear him coming.
Close in, Phelps. We need to take Ryan down before he hurts somebody.
Step on it, huh? Get me
a little closer.
He's got an arson-related assault charge and he's running.
Running don't mean nothing. We gotta get this guy in the room before we can get an angle on him.
This man has got to be stopped.
Qui nous attend.
I'll go for the tires. That ought to slow the son of a bitch down.
Jesus, what is he doing?
Tramp! Oh, Jesus!
Show me your hands. Why did you run? I was scared.
You got a reason to be scared, Ryan?
Matthew Ryan, I'm arresting you on suspicion of committing a series of arsons.
Putain, dans quel film je l'ai vu, lui? Film ou série? Putain, je me rappelle plus.
We have 3 suspects. As much as I'd like it to be Chapman, I think it's one of the other 2 guys. Let's get to the station and close this case.
You can drive.
All right. Where to?
Moi, je dis que c'est aucun d'eux, puisqu'on le sait. On a vu l'incendie encore. Putain, je sais plus dans quel film je l'ai vu, bordel. Film ou série?
I want to make homicide. You know you made it. I have 2 suspects.
Phelps, you got nothing. Biggs, Ryan's waiting for you in interview 1. Varley's in 2.
Hey, Hopkins, you practicing your asshole routine again? Come on, Phelps.
Mouthpiece tore strips off me at the grand jury. Case was thrown out. Now the DA wants my head.
Save yourself some time and get this thing off your chest.
If that's your opening gambit, you better try again.
On a quoi de preuve en plus?
So you want to change the world, Ryan?
Yes, I do. So does every reasonable person.
And you're doing your part?
Yes, I am.
Does that include sabotaging water heaters to destroy a company?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
So Insta-Heat is to blame for all of your problems.
C'était le doute.
I didn't say that.
Il faut d'abord que je fasse la... Il faut vraiment que je fasse à chaque fois le
You know how to
mensonge.
reverse a diaphragm in the regulator valve of a Model 70 heater?
No, I don't.
If you know enough to do your job, you know enough to do that repair. You're lying, Ryan.
And how do you think you can prove that?
Domicile des Sawyer.
Sorry. Sometimes you have to shake the tree to see what falls out. You expect me to believe that, Ryan? I can do it
Putain, mais c'est
myself.
fou ça.
Believe whatever you want, Flatfoot. You're part of the conspiracy.
What can you tell me about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund?
Nothing.
I think Suburban is a
Enfin une
front
bonne
for your
réponse.
anarchist buddies. They're arranging for people to be out of town while you burn their houses down.
Suburban? What's that got to do with me? That's Varley's bilk. He's the one with the cozy agreement with those fascists.
Okay.
You have a history of violence.
I have no such thing.
You're lying, Ryan.
And how exactly are you going to prove that?
You were charged with attempted murder, Ryan.
It was a court case. No criminal liability was the verdict. They said that they couldn't have known that the faulty heater installation would cause a fire. All I know is I lost my whole family. And the company that was responsible got away with it. What would you do?
Which company?
Hephaestus Water Heater Company.
That's it for the moment, Ryan.
So I can go?
Sure. As soon as your red friends storm the building and carry out, you'll keep your seat until we decide how long to lock you up for, knucklehead.
Je sais, c'est d'un Malcolm. C'est d'un Malcolm. Ça y est, je m'en rappelle. Il joue dans Malcolm.
I think Ryan is our man. But procedure says we eliminate all of the suspects. Let's speak to Varley.
I want to make homicide. You know you made it.
I say we bust in there and find the guy.
We have Matthew Ryan in custody, Varley. I think all we need to do is ask him about this, and he'll rat you out.
Fuck Ryan, that pinko bastard.
Have you ever worked on a place on Rosewood Avenue? Family by the name of Sawyer?
Maybe. I'm from out of town. I go where they send me. I don't do a lot of repairs, though. I'm flat out on new installations.
Why are you lying to me, Varley? If Suburban wants their new installations completed, why are you bothering with wrecks like the Sawyer house?
So I'm lying just because I can't remember if I was there or not? How can you prove that I was?
Celle-là.
Your name is on the inside door of their water heater.
Okay. You got me there. Suburban, yeah, they wanted that guy out. Sawyer kept complaining about not being able to get his heater service, so they threw in a free service as a sweetener. I think you played him, though. Because he still wouldn't sell.
Word is, you're in the pocket of some property developer?
Never. I got principles.
How did Suburban put the squeeze on you? Did they find out about your record?
There's no way you can link me to Suburban. You're wasting your time.
Sauf qu'on a la déposition.
Clement says you offered to cut him in on the kickbacks they were offering. I'll testify in court.
Suburban, they got real-time pressure on getting some of the big developments finished. There's some big date that they can't afford to miss. So yeah, I took their money. But so did a lot of guys, all right? Carpenters, electricians, plumbers. It's no big conspiracy.
Okay.
What would reversing the diaphragm of an Insta-Heat Model 70 do?
Yeah, I made that mistake before. You get a big bang when you turn the pilot back on.
So you didn't deliberately sabotage the water heater at the Sawyer house?
No, I did not. You out of your mind?
Moi, je pense qu'il dit la vérité. Et non. Putain. C'est dommage, je m'en étais bien sorti, quoi.
They can point all they like. I didn't do it.
C'est ni l'un ni l'autre, je le sais en plus, parce qu'on a vu la... C'est dommage qu'ils aient mis la petite séquence vidéo, là, où on voit l'autre préparer son coup. C'est ni l'un ni l'autre, il y en a tout qui va vers lui. Et...
We're done for now.
So what happens?
You're either going back to Detroit to face a murder rap, or you're staying here to answer for these arsons.
Ou on l'inculpe à lui. Ou on l'inculpe à lui. Je sais que c'est pas Maturian.
Yeah, I'm thinking of moving up to a 45. I want to put him down in one round.
Je vais aller. Tant pis, ce sera toi.
I'm charging you with committing a series of arsons and for the murders of Hank Sawyer, Edwina Sawyer, Henry Sawyer, and Jessica Sawyer.
I'm no cold-blooded criminal. I could never burn up a whole family in their home.
Mais je sais que c'est pas lui en plus. Enfin, moi je le sais. Je sais que c'est pas lui, putain.
How is it? No, just keep your mouth shut and listen to me for a second. How is it you can bring no less than 3 suspects into my station, conduct extensive interviews, sift through mountains of evidence with Lynch and Pinker, and still manage to charge the wrong fucking guy? I took a chance on you, Phelps. People said I was crazy, and you made me look like a jerk. You may not be much of an arson investigator, but I hear you're merciless on the beat. Get going.
Mais oui, je sais, mais je sais que c'est pas lui en plus. C'est ça le pire, c'est que je sais que c'est pas lui, je sais que c'est quelqu'un d'autre. Hein. Mais bon, tant pis. Bon, et bien écoutez, merci à vous d'être venus voir cette vidéo. Si la vidéo vous a plu, n'hésitez pas à lâcher un petit pouce bleu, n'hésitez pas à vous abonner également et à cliquer sur la petite cloche pour avoir de nouvelles notifications de vidéos. N'hésitez pas également à lâcher un petit commentaire, ça fait toujours plaisir. Je vous dis à très bientôt pour une autre vidéo de L.A. Noire, et pendant ce temps, adieu.